Hi there, I'm Yvonne de Celis coming to you on YDCtv. This is going to be a little bit quicker than I usually do. I realized on the video I did yesterday with tracing a couple of meridians that I said, oh, I'll be back tomorrow to do the bladder meridian, and I meant to say next week. But since I said I was going to be back the next day, I figured I should do the video because I said I would. So I am going to do a quick and dirty version of this, but I will be back next week to do a more, hopefully thorough, better production of it. But I did just want to show you guys how to do the bladder meridian tracing. Also, just to speak on meridians really briefly, meridians are our body's energy pathways. Think of it this way: when you have acupuncture, all of the meridians are those acupuncture where they put the needles for acupuncture. So a lot of results that you get from acupuncture you can give yourself by using your own body, and do sure that there is much benefit to be gained from it. And I know people, my mother included, who swear by it. I'm just kind of needle shy, so this is just another way of trying to help yourself feel better. And this meridian, the bladder meridian, it doesn't just control your bladder, it controls all different parts of your body. But when your meridian's out of balance, it's very important to try to get the meridian flowing in the right direction. So I've been showing different meridian lines. Just example, central meridian, you start at the pubic bone and you just trace up, you go to your lower lip, and then you make a locking motion. That's one meridian pathway. There's 14 in total, and I'm doing or trying to do 2 or 3 at a time. But today I'm just going to do the bladder meridian, sorry. That one is probably the more complex. I don't have Donna Eden's book with me right now. I, in the past, shown the Donna Eden Energy Medicine video. That's where I first learned about these. But I had to watch the videos in conjunction with the book to learn how to do it exactly right. And since then, I've learned more about it through the Academy of Energy Healing. But anyway, just to get to the meridian tracing, one last thing, by the way, don't forget, subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. Don't forget, leave comments down below. But anyway, all that said, I just want to do the tracing for you. So this is how you trace your bladder meridian. This one's a little bit complicated, and I'm not going to take my hat off. This has been a very bad hat day. I'm not moving it. You don't have to touch yourself. You can hover about 2 inches approximately away from your body. Our energy fields go up about 3 inches away from us. So as long as you're within your field, you can keep your hands very close by. And unfortunately, my visor is kind of in the way, because the very first point you want to do is your crown. So you would start off right here, right about where the third eye is, where your eyebrows almost meet. Right over that is where the third eye is. You basically start with your hands facing apart, start there, and you trace up, and then you sort of make a triangle and go back down to the base of your head. And I'm sorry, I apologize in advance if I'm making excess noise with my microphone. I'm trying not to. I hope I'm not. I apologize if I am. But basically, once you want to get your hands down back as far as you can. And then you're going to, actually I'm turning around. You don't have to turn around. I'm turning around just to try to show you what I mean here. You then bring your hands up as high as you can. Start up here again. And then just trace down the spine, and when you get to your waist, just jog up and out a little bit at the hips, and then you're going to trace down and underneath your glutes. So basically under the butt, under the glutes. Once you've gotten to that point, you're then going to turn around and start this over again, because there's another point here. So you're going to reach back, just reach back as far as you can, touch your back. So here we go again. You're going to touch the back. And then you're going to bring your arms back up around to go up as close as you can to where you just left off. But this time we're just going to trace all the way down. So go down the spine, and then at the hips, go out onto the sides, and just trace down the sides of your leg, and then go all the way down to your feet. And generally I have to do this with my shoes off, because it does matter which toe you end off with. So I'm actually kicking my shoes off. I'm not filming my feet though, so just to show you, for this one you want to go on the next to the last toe, the toe to your next to your pinky toe. So you just trace all the way down, and then you go down and trace off that ring toe. And that's it. And then you just rub your hands together and shake them out. That's, like I said, that's a much more complicated meridian. That's probably one of the hardest ones to really learn how to do. I really do recommend, if you want to see another version of it, no one does it better than Donna Eden. She's the master. Look her up. Check out Donna Eden Meridian Tracing. I highly recommend her. She's the best. She's the one I learned it from. That is a very confusing one, but like I said, I promised I was going to do the video, so here it is. I really hope you liked it. Leave a comment down below, and I guess that's it for now. Thank you.